Good morning, Mortgage Coach team. Today we're going to have a look at the new Edge alerting feature, how to set that up and activate it for your presentations, and how it integrates with the Ratewatch client. Okay, so currently we're looking at the Edge dashboard, and we're going to start by taking a look at one of these sample clients. I'm going to select Peter here, and I'm going to skip a lot of these steps because I've already filled it out, and we show you how to do that in a number of other training videos. So I'm going to jump right towards the end here once we get into the presentation section. And you'll notice at the end of the presentation now, we have a checkbox for notify me when this report is viewed. This is a preference on each of the presentations that you'll make. So if you do not wish to be notified, simply uncheck the box and it will be just like before. Make sure that this box is selected though if you want to receive those notifications. So with this feature activated, what it's going to do is notify us once Peter has finished looking at the report, and it's going to tell us how long he viewed it for. So we would just generate a link, we would send that to Peter, and the tracking is going to be based off this link. So when Peter clicks on the link, he's going to view the report, and once he closes that report, we will be notified and given all of the information about his view time. Okay, so to fast forward in time a little bit here, let's say that Peter has viewed his report. A couple of things are going to happen. Firstly, we are going to be notified by email. So Edge is going to send us a message. Here's an example right here. It says your Edge presentation for borrower name has just been viewed. Tells us the type of presentation and for exactly how long Peter looked at it. It gives us a short link here. We can click to view the presentation so we know exactly which report we're talking about. It gives us basic contact information here, names, emails, phone numbers, etc. Now we will get sent this notification each time this report has been viewed. So for example, Peter goes home that night and reviews the report with his wife. It will also notify us of that and send us a separate email with those unique details. Okay, the second place that we're going to get notified is within the Ratewatch client. So let me bring up the Ratewatch here. Now, as with all of the Ratewatch notifications, Ratewatch does not have to be open on your computer, but it does need to be running in order to get the notifications. So I'm just going to simulate that one for you by selecting to view the last alert. Because this is what you're going to see once the report's been viewed. It's a little window. It's got the basic contact information there. Also gives us the duration, just like in the email. And if we click on this, it will take us directly to the analysis that we created, so we can be in sync on that. Now, all of these alerts are aggregated and kept within Ratewatch. So I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, if we move over to the Daywatch section, you'll notice that we have a new tab now for Edge views. And in the default view, this is going to show a list of all of the most recent clients and the reports that they've viewed. It shows you the report type, the date they viewed them, and the duration that they viewed them for. If you hover over the person, it will show you a certain level of detail here on the contact, but if we click the more information, it will bring up an additional level of contact information. Now this list is only going to show the most recent activity, so you can jump back through your history here if you want to see the alert logs for different days. In addition to this, we display this information in a graphical format with the toggle down here at the bottom. We can click on charts, and you'll notice that we have client views and partner views separated. We can do analysis by individual reports, or just look at all of the reports as a whole. We can also toggle between time periods, week and month. We'll draw different charts there. Now there may be some occasions where you do not wish to receive these alerts via the Ratewatch desktop client, so you can turn them off easily here. We just go to the settings tab and come down here to the Edge section, and you can uncheck this box. Just toggle that to turn on the feature and turn it off. Make sure to hit submit at the end of your selection so that that setting is saved. Okay, so finally now let's jump back into the Edge application and take a look at how we've aggregated this information on the dashboard. First off, you'll notice that we have two new tabs, active clients and active partners. Prior to this, we just had recent clients and recent partners. Now, recent clients, recent partners are going to be the people that you've worked on, those contacts that you've worked on most recently. Active clients and active partners are going to be those clients and partners that have most recently viewed your analyses. You'll notice that the fields here change slightly. It shows us report type, when that report was last viewed, and how many times it's been viewed. You'll also notice over on the right hand side we've got the same aggregate information in a graphical view that we had in the Ratewatch client. The same toggles here between week and month, and the ability to select graphs by individual reports. Okay, so there are several more differences between the functionality on these tabs. The recent clients and recent partners, as well as showing different fields, behave kind of differently. If we double click on one of these recent clients, for example, it's going to take us into the workflow and into the wizard for creating the presentation for that client. If I switch over to active clients and I double click on that same person, it's going to bring up the report so that we can make that association between the active clients and which actual analysis they were viewing. Okay, the View All tabs also function with slightly different features here. On recent clients, you'll remember that it brings up a client list and the analysis, as well as contact information and specific report information. And you have the ability to add and delete analyses there, and of course view the history. When we go over to the active tabs and View All, you'll notice that we have the same client breakdown and analyses, but different information is displayed. At the highest level there, if we click on the client, it's going to provide some summary information here on the right, the number of total analyses that have been viewed and the number of different analyses that have been viewed. If we click on an individual analysis, it's going to break that down into the individual times that presentation was viewed. It's going to show us those different dates and how long the client viewed them for on those times. So that just about does it for our little tour here of the Edge alerting feature. I just wanted to remind everyone that this functionality is completely optional and it's specific to individual presentations. So I certainly do not need to have this turned on for every person. I simply need to check and uncheck this box on a per analysis basis as I create the presentations. So thanks for watching, and if you have any additional questions, please contact our team at support@mortgagecoach.com.